floating islands, or islands, maybe more. Every year I get a question, or let's say I get floating islands in sketchbooks, and I don't think they could be better. And it has different reasons, because I'm going to explain that by a few examples. I asked people to draw or to make a sketch of a floating island, and then question this, analyze this, and put it in context. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one island with one building, with one tree, with pointy parts at the bottom, and I put it, let's say, in eye height, in frog vision, and bird's view, so the same one. Okay? And I've got a few examples. This is the last one in color, and it's floating, but maybe this is water. So what's important, let's say this is interesting with the castle, and this is also interesting, but I'm going to work on this to give scale, feeling of scale, nearby, far away. We can work on this, so maybe a smaller person over here. Then I've got this one, and it's nice, it's okay. This one I like. Let's say we look a little bit upon the building, let's say on the island, with mostly trees and a kind of half donut. A donut, and over here one with a tree. It's okay. And then this one has a question, because can't read it totally, and it has to do, let's say, with mostly shadow and light and shadow. Okay. This one is interesting. It's much more than one, so we're going to use elements from this. I think that's nice. I'm going to use this one. Nice approach. Really good one. These, let's say, from a bird's view. Used the same elements. Interesting. Yeah, useful. What I like from this one is that you look a little bit, let's say, against, but also under. So that's, let's say, monumental. And here, these two are also interesting. The castle is coming back, and here the landscape, and there's a spatial element in it which I can use. So let's start with number one, and that's to analyze the big form. So we can repeat it. We can repeat that question all the time. So what I'm going to do, let's say if we want to have an island, we give it, let's say, a surface. Maybe it's like this. And this is a little bit the idea all the time. Every year I get it. It looks like a teeth. Okay. There's a building on it. I'll look a little bit under. There's a tree, cone shape again. Maybe also interesting. And a person. Okay, for scale. Yeah. Okay. And then we do this, and we make a small one over here. Let's say this is the idea. Okay. And with a little chair. This is the idea. So he wants to, I want to sit on that chair. This is my house. I'm going to read a book. Okay. So to repeat this 3 times, from above, from a side, and from under, I need to analyze this form. So this we're going to use. And all the time I'm going to use, let's say, the same sunset moment shining on. And what's really important, it's floating. But maybe we have to do something, let's say, that there are elements like clouds around. Maybe ground. Maybe a little earth far away. So to use the element of floating, and that's what I missed a little bit in context of the examples. Why? Because the object was too close too near, let's say, the borders of the paper. So think about it also composition-wise. Okay. First, going to analyze from above. Rounded shape. That's what I'm going to analyze from above. The person is standing here. Bridge. Small island, okay? Person standing here. There's the chair. Okay. The tree over here. And the house over here. Okay. This is the plan. Okay. Then we're going to analyze, because from round shapes it's really difficult. This is standing not in the middle. That's what I like. I put it a little bit over here. Over here. And over this small bridge. So I'm going to put it, let's say now, into squares. This one I can find. It's good. This one. I'm going to explain later why or during. Because we need this to get it in perspective. Okay. All square-like forms. This one also touching. So I can analyze. Okay. In the middle. Okay. The bridge is in the middle. Touching. Okay. Now I can use this. Okay. Most important is to know that if you have a square, a circle fits in. Yeah? So that's what I'm going to use. The sides of it, find out, going to analyze. Could be a little bit like this. One, long one. Short one, half, so one, and long. A lot of work, but let's try. Okay, find in the middle, pointy, pointy, point, point. Okay. And then the small one, over here. A little bit, same height. Okay. Smaller. This one, and then this middle, this. Okay. I'm going to find out. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to need this. So this is the first idea. Sun above, shadowing. And yeah, I got the idea and put this also, let's say, as a plan. Okay. So this is part one to analyze the floating island. Okay.